What surprising alt-fashion trends came from global scenes? Imagine discovering that some of the most eye-catching fashion trends in alternative culture actually come from four corners of the world. Today, we're exploring how global scenes have shaped surprising styles that challenge the mainstream. Alternative fashion often starts in underground music communities, then spreads outward, influencing wider culture and even high fashion. These trends are more than just looks. They're expressions of identity, rebellion, and creativity. In Japan, street fashion styles like Visual Kei and Harajuku became famous for their theatrical and bold outfits. Visual Kei bands wore elaborate costumes, heavy makeup, and dramatic hairstyles, blending punk, goth, and Victorian influences. Fans adopted these looks, making them symbols of personal expression. Harajuku fashion, with its colorful layers and playful accessories, created a space for mixing vintage, cosplay, and avant-garde styles, inspiring youth worldwide to experiment freely. Across the Atlantic, the punk movement of the 1970s in the United Kingdom introduced ripped jeans, safety pins, and provocative graphics. These elements weren't just about style but also a form of protest against social norms. Punk fashion spread globally, evolving into hardcore punk's utilitarian looks and emo's tighter, more emotional outfits. DIY customization became a core part of the scene, with fans adding patches, paint, or distressing clothes to reflect their personal stories and musical tastes. In the early 2000s, emo and screamo scenes in the United States and Europe popularized skinny jeans, band t-shirts, studded belts, and brightly dyed hair. These styles were practical for moshing at shows but also created a visual language of belonging. Emo fashion often incorporated skate and indie influences, blending comfort with a moody, introspective vibe. Accessories like wristbands and fingerless gloves started as functional gear for musicians but became iconic symbols for fans. Recently, a wave of Y2 Kelvin fashion has made a comeback, driven by younger generations on social media. Think low-rise jeans, cargo pants, neon colors, and platform sneakers. Sharing outfit ideas online has created a global exchange of styles, blending vintage and merchandise with current trends. Gender-fluid fashion has also gained momentum, with many alternative music fans embracing clothing that breaks traditional gender norms, reflecting the inclusive spirit of these scenes. Sustainability has become part of the scene as well. Thrifting, upcycling, and secondhand shopping are popular among fans who want to stand out while reducing environmental impact. Creating unique looks from vintage finds or customizing clothes allows for personal expression and eco-conscious choices. Clothing rental services are also gaining popularity, giving fans more options to experiment without buying new. Fans and creators use fashion to signal their musical tastes and connect with others at shows. Customizing band shirts, dyeing hair in bold colors, or mixing vintage pieces with modern styles are ways to participate. Content creators highlight how these looks originated in music scenes and continue to evolve, keeping the culture fresh and exciting. These trends show how alternative fashion from around the world starts as a form of rebellion or identity and then spreads, inspiring countless others to make their own statement.